The Raiders, number 3, Turner Adair. Your DH, number 13, Ethan Justice. At catcher, number 2, Balin Allville. In center, number 8 is Jaden Payne.
They got 2 right fields.
And number 20, Trevor Vance. And your head coach for the Raiders, Aaron Lester. And now for the James Monroe Mavericks, your head coach, Tom Gardenier. Your non-starters, number 27, Brody Barreras. Number 20, Briar Surface. Number 16, Carson Cohen. Number 33, Jordan Baker. Number 15, Noah Jewell. Number 22, Tanner Johnson. Number 41, Tyson Meadows.
Hey, is Rudy here? Okay.
All right, now for the starters for the Mavericks. Wearing number 24, center fielder, Hudson Bogus. At catcher, number 11, Cooper Ridgway. At second base, number 29, Peyton Gardenier. At shortstop, number 18, Caden Hines. At third base, wearing number 14, Caden Lowe. On the bump, number 7, pitcher, Justin Feemster. At first base, number 17, Bailey Ridgway. In right field, number 9, Bryce Neal. And number 12, left fielder, Cameron Crislip. We'll ask you now stand. Please remove your caps if you're able for the playing of our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets sparkled, the bombs bursting.
Good job, Kerry. Thanks for coming and singing for us.
All right, welcome in here, everybody. You just got the starting lineups, team announcements, and the national anthem. It is baseball sectional tournament time. Second round officially last night. Riverview Raiders knocked off Mount View, and they are here to play tonight. So this will be game 1 for the Mavericks, game 2 for the Raiders. The winner will move on to play the winner of, I believe it is Summers County and, I'm not sure what the other side, Summers County and Montcalm potentially. And then loser will go into the loser's bracket. So not an elimination game here tonight, but a pretty big game regardless. Get a look at that starting lineup. It's going to be Justin Feemster on the mound. Generally plays first base when he isn't in that position. It'll be Bailey Ridgway filling in at first. Hudson Boggs will lead off. Cooper Ridgway. Peyton Gardenier at second base. Caden Hines at short. Caden Lowe at third. Of course, we said Feemster is pitching. He's going to bat sixth. Bailey Ridgway at first, bat seventh. Bryce Neal in right field. And Cameron Crislip rounds out left field. Caden Newberry is going to lead off. He'll play left field. Sam Roberts at second base. Gabe Lester in right. Andrew Adair will be at first. William Vance at third. Turner Adair will pitch. Designated hitter Ethan Justice. Balin Alva will be behind the plate. Jaden Payne will be in center. They have two right fielders listed here. What position is missing? So there's no shortstop listed. So one of these is likely at short. We'll figure all that out when they're in the field. But we're into it now, and it's going to be Caden Newberry up to bat. First pitch from Feemster. Gets in under. I think I've got a piece of his foot, and right away, Raiders are going to have a base runner with Caden Newberry. Bring up Sam Roberts. Throw over. Ridgway with the squeeze, puts the tag down, but not in time. Feemster looks home, is going to throw to first again. That one close, but again safe. Fakes the throw over this time. Newberry will dive back in. Throw home. Pitch swung on strike. All right, 0-1 the count. Caden Lee wants to go over and have a quick conference, and they're going to break back up, and Feemster will be back to the mound. None out, 1 on, 0-1 count to Roberts. And Feemster's ready. Here's the pitch to the second baseman, and that's inside, going to get by Newberry down to second base. He'll come in standing, takes a big turn around as Ridgway gets that ball back out to Feemster. Feemster looks in. Now he delivers, tries to put down a bunt, bunts through, and it'll be strike two. Feemster set, now delivers, and that one runs in and gets Roberts. First two batters up, both hit by a pitch. Not the way Feemster wanted to get this game started. And that's going to bring up Gabe Lester. I think we'll probably see Gabe Lester at shortstop, if I'm guessing. Has a 9 listed in his position, but he's also number 9, so I can see where the confusion popped up on that. And I'm going to bet he's their shortstop. We'll find out here in a minute, though. Still none away, 2 on. And that ball Lifted into center. Not going to have a play there as Bogus comes in. He's going to throw to third. It's going to come in not in time. Everybody's going to be safe on the single to center. So none out, bases loaded, and that's going to bring up Andrew Adair. The big first baseman will stride in. The Mavericks are going to call timeout and take a minute to talk about this one. All right, get ready to get back to it. Infield going to play up short. They're going to watch anything for a bunt and try to give themselves the ability to make a play at home on anything on the ground. They're not ready to concede a run. And first one comes in high. It's going to be ball one. Nowhere to put him. Bases loaded. Called strike. Now it's 1-1. Feebster rears back and delivers. Gets the swing for strike two. There's two hit by pitch and a single into center. Has the bases loaded with no outs. And here's the pitch to first baseman Adair. And that ball lifted down the line into left field. It's going to get down. One run's going to come across. Here comes Roberts. He's going to score. It's going to be a long single with 2 RBIs attached, and the Raiders are on the board. So 2-1 now, 2 through, and still none away. It's going to be William Vance to stand in, and he'll take a strike for the first pitch. Most of this damage has been done with 2 strikes on the batters. Hit into center, one of the hit by pitch, and that liner down the third base line. Not all the way down into the corner in left field. Took a while to get over there and get that one out. And gets him to swing through on the fastball, and there's one away. I'm going to bring up Turner Adair. He's on the mound for Riverview in this one, and he'll bat from the left side. High leg kick and fastball through, but misses. Called strike. Now it's even at 1. Feemster's pitch comes in a little high, 2-1. High again, now 3-1. Adair way out ahead. Has a opportunity to be a little picky here. Double play still in order if the Mavericks can get anything on the ground. That one pops straight up and not going to be in play for Ridgeway. And now it's full count. And there's the ground ball they're looking for. Slow roller, probably not going to be able to turn 2. They're going to go to first and get it there, and now there's 2 away. Got the ground ball they were looking for, but it was hit softly. Took a while to get there. Gardner able to range over, get the play at first, and now there's 2 out. It'll bring up designated hitter Ethan Justice. Big right-hander will stand in. 2 away. Has a chance to drive in a couple runs with anything into a gap. And gets the called strike down around the knees on the opening fastball. Seems to working quickly. He's set. And delivery to the plate. Backs Justice off. Now 1-1. Swings through. Now down 1-2. So a strike away from able to get out of this inning. Got into a jam early. 2 runs have come across. And gets that swing and strike, and that's going to do it here for the top of the first. Raiders get 2 across, and they lead 2-0. We'll be back. All right, getting ready to start the bottom of the first. In the top of the inning, Caden Newberry and Sam Roberts both reached on a hit by pitch. Both would later come around to score, being driven in by Andrew Adair. The best news coverage of high school sports in West Virginia all year. Follow Joe Mercado and Greg Carey's daily posts at wvmetronews.com. There's the throwdown, and we're going to be ready to get the bottom of this inning started. It's going to be the 1-2-3, Hudson Bogus, Cooper Ridgeway, and Peyton Gardenier up at the plate. Called strike on the first. And left-hander Adair's ready. There's back. Here's the delivery and gets him swinging out in front on the off speed. Ball's quickly down 0-2. Here's the pitch from Adair. Breaking ball, called strike. And that's going to do it for the leadoff hitter, Bogus. It'll bring up Cooper Ridgeway. And the first pitch Little low for Ridgeway, 1-0. And gets Ridgeway out in front on that same off-speed pitch. Mavericks have trouble holding back right now. They're way out in front on the off-speed. Right, Ridgeway get back in, creeps up toward the front of that batter's box. 1-1 the count. And ready to go. Here comes the delivery from Adair. Off speed and bounces in 2-1. And that one low again. Now Ridgeway finds himself up 3-1. One away, nobody on. Pleasant day here. Wind blows in. Don't have a flag to get reference on exactly the directions it's blowing. Feels like it's blowing in from the outfield. And gets Ridgeway out in front on that one again. So now it's a full count to the catcher. All week's been storms and rain. Several games delayed, pushed back. And finally got those in. And now today, just complete opposites. Sunny and cool, a few clouds in the sky, but no real threat of weather. And Ridgeway goes down and gets that, drives it into the gap in right center. It's going to get down there, and it's going to be a long single for Ridgeway with the throw back in. Bounces. Ridgeway thinks about taking second. Now he's going to scramble back as Adair's able to go over and bring that one in. It bounced right in front of Trevor Vance out there, and he was able to get the ball back in pretty quickly. And it is Caden Newberry playing shortstop. Gabe Lester playing shortstop, as we kind of assumed in the previous inning. We got Peyton Gardner. He'll have opportunity here with a man on and one out. Ridgeway's going. Ball's put down to play. It's going to get by the glove of Lester, and it's going to get Ridgeway all the way over to second. Gardner's going to take, or third. Gardner's going to take second on the play, on the throw in. So give credit there for a double to Peyton Gardner. He's able to get Ridgeway over to third, and the Mavericks have an opportunity to tie this if Caden Hines can find some grass. Hines creeped up toward the front of that batter's box as well and gets under that one. Going to pop it up. I don't think there's going to be a play behind the plate, and there won't be. We'll just have to watch it fall out of play, and it'll be a high strike. 1-0 count here to Hines. Here's the delivery, and that one finds outside. 1-1 now. Having to hold Gardner on at second there. Roberts is coming over from second to hold him on. Big gap on the right side of the infield. Roberts is pulling off, trying to fill it as the pitch is coming in, but still pretty wide gap over there. And Hines will let that one go as well. Now 2-1. Fair gap here on the left side of the infield as well, as Lester is having to play a little bit shaded toward second base as well. They're having to hold on Ridgeway, and that ball ripped down the ball ripped down the left field line. Goes foul. Sorry, I have to get a drink. I've choked myself up. Okay, that's better. All right, so that ball went foul down the left field line, now 2-2. Hines waits back. Here's the pitch, and he's going to let that one bounce in. Good block behind the plate by Allville. Will keep everybody where they are, and now it's a full count. First base is open. And here's the full count delivery, and swings through, and that's 2 away. That'll bring up Caden Lowe. He'll have 2 men on and 2 away. Mavericks haven't got anybody across yet, but they threaten. And that went low to Caden Lowe. And they're ready for the 1-0. Here's the delivery. Goes down and gets a piece of that. It's popped up. Ranging back is Lester. He's able to put the squeeze on. That's going to keep the Mavericks off the board here in the first. They'll strand 2, and they'll head into the top of the second, trailing 2-0. All right, we're back to be Balin Allville, the catcher, to bat first. Riverview has a 2-point lead as we enter the top of the second. West Virginia dairy farmers encourage you to power your potential with chocolate milk, the official beverage of West Virginia high school sports, and wish all participants good luck in today's event. All right, ready to go. Allville will stand in, bats from the right side. And there's the pitch from Feemster. Saws him off there, and all he can do is fight that one off toward the dugout. Feemster winds up. Here's the delivery. Fastball gets by on the swing, and now it's quickly 0-2. And sends that one in on a bounce. Can't get the chase. 2-1. Sorry, 1-2. And Feemster close on the fastball, but inside. 2-2 to Allville. and fouls that one back. It's going to come off the cage and back in. Keep her right where it is, 2-2. None on, none away. Feemster off speed, gets away, can't get it down, and it's 3-2 now. And the payoff pitch. Fastball just misses, and Allville will take the free pass down to first, and it'll bring up Jaden Payne. Fifth center fielder will come in, none away, has a man on first, and man on first is a catcher. There'll be a pinch runner to come in for him on the courtesy. And I'll get you his number as soon as I can see it. And tries to bunt, but that's fouled back. Looks like that's David Baldwin who came in to run. And pitch comes in. Baldwin was on the move, shows bunt, and fouls it off. Actually goes off. I believe it might have got home plate umpire Bristol Thompson's face mask. But dead ball, and the runner will have to return to first. It'll be 0-2 on the next pitch. Feemster ready. Eyes back to first. Now Baldwin going to go. That's fouled off again. He'll get all the way down to second, have to turn around and jog back. Had a good jump on that. Probably would have had the straight steal, but the foul ball broke it up. Feemster looks back at Baldwin on first. Now he'll look home. Quick delivery there. Not going to go. And called strike. That'll retire Payne. Brings up Trevor Vance. And he'll come in now one away. Baldwin on first. Let's see if Baldwin's going to be on the move here early in this count. Pretty good speed showed over there. Moderate lead. And he's going to stay put. Swings through. Fouled away. Oh. Sorry, not Trevor Vance. He's not in the batting rotation, so I'm back to Caden Newberry. So leadoff hitter back up. And swings over that one, gets a piece of it, and it's going to be fouled back. Yeah, Trevor Vance plays right field, but he is being hit. Ethan Justice hitting in his place, so back to the top of the order now. And runners on the way, swings through, strikeout, throw down, and would have been in time, but the ball popped out, and he's not on the base, but nobody there to cover it. Thought he was tagged out, but the ball actually came out as he tried to make the tag. Baldwin didn't realize. There's one away with the strikeout at the plate, but Baldwin is into second. Two away here as Roberts will stand back in. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning, later came around to score. And gets him to Fan on the fastball. fouls off the second pitch, and he's down 0-2. And Feimster's delivery to Roberts, off speed, misses. Here's the 1-2. Close, but a little high, and it'll be even at 2. And the 2-2 swung through, can't catch up to it, and that's going to do it here for the second. So Maverick strand a runner on second, and the defense looks like it has settled down a little bit from that first inning, and we'll be back. Things still 2-0, Riverview leads. Getting ready to start the bottom of the second. Riverview has a 2-0 lead over James Monroe. It'll be Justin Feimster up to bat, followed by Bailey Ridgway and Bryce Neal, all expected up in this half inning. Drinking chocolate milk, the official beverage of West Virginia High School sports, helps you recover for what comes next. It's delicious and contains the right mix of protein and carbs to help refresh exhausted muscles. For more information, visit drink-milk.com. And we're ready to go. Feimster's up. And a pitch just outside. Well, there's ready. Left-hander rears back and delivers, and that one stays outside as well. Now 2-0. The 2-0 delivery gets Feimster out front. And they've had trouble with that off-speed pitch all day. And here's the 2-1 delivery. It scoots in low. Now it's 3-1. And there's the off-speed called strike on the inside corner. Full count here to the pitcher. And the delivery from Adair high, and that's going to send Feimster down to first. So leadoff hitter reaches. It'll be Bailey Ridgway to step in. And we're going to get a runner in for courtesy runner coming in for Feimster, the pitcher. Looks like it's going to be no Jewel. All right, Ridgeway in and ready. And first pitch outside. Ridgeway with a 476 on base so far this year, so he's done a pretty good job in these situations, getting to be a base runner. I'm going to see if he can make it happen here. The Mavericks need a couple to tie it up, and here's the pitch from Adair. Swings through that one, and it'll be strike one. Left-hander looks in. Now he delivers. And Jewell on the move. Gets down. That ball comes in. Roberts has to come off the base to get it. And Jewell will be safe at second. 1-2 the count. And the pitch from Adair. Breaking ball misses, gets by, and Jewell's going to make his way over to third. So now with one away, the Mavericks have a run 90 feet from the plate. And we'll see if this changes the approach on 2-2. So anything hit even on the ground to the right side of the infield likely scores Jewell in this situation. Adair's going to look to strike him out. And does so as he's able to get him to chase on the breaking ball. That off-speed stuff from Adair has been really good today. It's going to bring in Bryce Neal, and he'll represent a two-out attempt to drive in this run. And the pitch from Adair. It's going to be hit right back to the pitcher. Fakes toward third. Now he's going to turn and throw to first. And sorry, I was ahead of myself. There was one out there. It's going to bring up Cameron Chrysler. And Chrysler watches ball one. And swings underneath that one. And Adair's delivery is going to be outside now, 1-2. 2-1, sorry. It's been a long week, folks. And the 2-1 delivery outside, now 3-1. And that one lifted into center. Coming in and able to put on the squeeze there. That was Jaden Payne coming in to make the play, and that will retire the side. Mavericks strand a runner at third. Still 2-0. right, we're back, ready to start the top of the third inning. Still 2-0. First two hitters, actually, for Riverview came across to score, and nobody has been there since. Getting ready to start the third. Gabe Lester's going to be up. Feemster, 44 pitches through 2 innings, so he's had to work deep in a few counts. Lester had a single into center earlier in the game. And ball outside. Rears back. That ball flared to first. Ridgeway has it, throws over, and going to be safe. Nobody made it over to cover. And the ball gets away, as a matter of fact. So chalk that up to an error somewhere out there. I'm not sure who you're really going to assign that to, but should go down as an error. And Ridgeway came off, and there was nobody there to cover. So Gabe Lester reaches for the second time today. I'm going to bring up Andrew Adair. Adair had that rip down the left field line earlier that drove in the 2 runs that are on the board. And the fastball misses. And the 1-0. That's called for a strike at the knees. Leg kick and swings through the fastball, and now 1-2. And 2 strikes on earlier when he caught up with that one that went down the left field line into the corner. And here's the 1-2 delivery, and that one popped up again. Same general area, but Chrislip going to be there to put it away, and there's 1 out. And when I had a little bit more air under it than the first one, which is a line drive down that line. So 1 away, 1 on, brings up William Vance. Called strike on the first pitch. And got him to swing through the second. Off-speed pitch misses outside. Now 1-2. Feemster looks back at Lester. And he's going to deliver to the plate. That ball hit into right field. Neal ranges back. He's able to get it on there. Throw back into first. Not back in time, but it was close. Lester had gotten almost halfway down the base path. Had to turn around and retreat, and the strong throw from Neal almost got him picked off on the backside at first. But as it stands, 2 away. Bring in Turner Adair. The left-handed pitcher will step in. As 1 on with 2 away. Called strike on the fastball. Middle of the infield playing deep back into the grass. Scoots back and takes ball 1. And that ball hit, lifted into the gap. Chrislip ranges over, comes in and puts it away. The Mavericks get out of it. A base runner stranded at first, and we're still at 2-0. Riverview out ahead. getting ready to come back. Top of the order coming up for the Mavericks. Be their second time through. It'll be Hudson Boggs to lead off against strikeout victim in the first. Get help with your college tuition from the West Virginia Army National Guard. For more information, go to nationalguard.com, and we're ready. There stands up. The left-hander looks in, ready to go, and here's the first pitch. And that one's going to bounce in front of the plate and get by. One and 0 to Bogus. And the pitch from Adair. And waits back on that one, but a liner goes straight to Lester. One away. Brings up catcher Cooper Ridgway. Adair's pitch comes in high. And Ridgway goes down, and that's just going to be foul as it goes to the left side of the third base. 1-1 as we come back on a ball that was nearly what could have been a double had it been about 6 inches to the right. There comes set. Now here's the delivery, and that one bounces out in front. It lays off. 2-1. And outside now, 3-1. 3-1 here. Ridgway likely still has a green light. A lot of room down the line in right field as they're playing shaded toward the left field side. And Ridgway finds it as he puts one into the air. It's going to be a long run over and not able to make the sliding catch. And Ridgway turns and goes to second. The ball gets by. Now he's going to turn in and run to third. It's going to be a close play there as he slides in head first, and he's safe. Ridgway could have been out 3 times in that series and made his way all the way over to third. Ball was lifted up. Trevor Vance ran under, almost had the sliding catch, just came off the palm of his glove. Yeah, it's going to be a single with an error on the throw. Yeah, made a big wide turn for second. Quick recovery from Vance, got the ball into the second, but not able to be fielded there. And Ridgway took the opportunity on the pass ball to make his way all the way over to third. So with one away, it's going to be Peyton Gardenier to come in, and Ridgway's on third base. And here's the pitch. And reaches out and pokes at that one, but just able to send it foul over to the Riverview coaches. Here's the pitch to Gardenier. He swings on that one. Can't hold back. That's off-speed. Sorry, that off-speed pitch we've seen from Adair all night. Looks really enticing to these Maverick hitters. Just not able to wait back on it. 0-2 count. And here's the pitch. Holds back on that one outside, and it'll be 1-2. Couple of really good blocks back there by Allville have kept Ridgway at third. He's been coming down the line every one, and there's been several in the dirt here that Allville's managed to knock down. So good job on Balin Allville. And the delivery home. And that one blasted into left field. It's going to be fielded there. It's going to be an RBI single for Gardenier. That's Coach Tom Gardenier's son. Luckily proud of him, and he'll know the little ones grow up fast. Start saving now for the future. West Virginia's Smart 529 college savings plan makes savings easy with tax advantages and flexible options. Start smart today at smart529.com. That gets the Mavericks on the board with the RBI single. And it'll bring up Caden Hines. And Hines rips that down the left field line, but foul. All right. 0-1 the count to Hines. And that one gets inside and gets him on the right foot. He's going to be awarded first base. Bring up Caden Lowe. And they're going to take the hit by pitch away after the conference. Going to have Hines come back. Going to say he stuck his foot out. It's called a ball. We're going to take a look at Hines get his batting attire back on. And going to have a demonstration here. So after all that, it's going to be 1-1. It is a ball. All right, so I'll have Gardenier on second. It'll be 1-1. And here's the pitch, and driven back to pitcher, and he's going to get the out at first, but it's going to push Gardenier over to third. The ground ball back to Adair is the second out of the inning. It'll bring up Caden Lowe. And that pitch high. One and 0 the count. And now 2-0. And able to get back in time on the throw to third. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Lowe offers at that one and fouls it back. There's pitch high again. Be 3-1 now. Sun's starting to get low back behind the press box. You can see the shadows starting to creep out in front of the pitcher's mound. It's going to be tough to play anything in right field right now with the sun being able to shine out on there. And pitch hit on a high bounce. It's going to get past the middle into center field, and it'll drive in the tying run. And Caden Lowe has come through with a 3-1 RBI single. Everything tied up. And that'll bring up pitcher Justin Feemster. There's ready to go, and here's a steal from Lowe, and he's going to get in well ahead of the throw. So Mavericks will have a 2-out base runner in scoring position for Feemster. And ball on top, and it's going to go foul down third. And Dare looks back. Now he comes home, and that ball runs inside, and Lowe's going to take third on the pass. 2-1 count. Still need a base hit likely to drive in this run, although Lowe could try on a pass if anything gets by. And here's the delivery. Swings hard at that one, but just get a piece of it to stay. Counts 2-2. And here's a 2-2 delivery from Adair, and can't get the breaking ball down, and now 3-2. Tie game. Mavericks have a runner 90 feet from the plate, and here's the pitch, and it's going to be high, and Feemster will take the walk. Going to bring up Bailey Ridgeway. And we'll again get Noah Jewell coming in as a courtesy runner for Feemster. Now it's going to have a visit to the mound. So we'll take a break while they're going to hash this out, and we'll be right back. Hashed out, and we're ready to go. Runners on the corners, 2 away, and there goes Jewell. There's not going to be a throw down with Lowe standing on third, so now it'll be runners in second and third. All right, Dare's ready for the 1-0. Here's the delivery and gets him to swing out in front of the ball on the ground. 1-1. That's the 61st pitch for Trevor Adair. He's had to work pretty hard the past really couple of innings, but this inning especially. Does have 2 outs, and there's the delivery home. Swings through that, and that's actually going to be strike 3. First pitch was called a strike, and it's going to do it here for the third, but the Mavericks bring 2 around, and now it's going to be tied up as we head to the fourth. Back quick, shot from Ethan Justice goes to first. Feimster, or not Feimster, sorry, he's normally on first. That's Bailey Ridgway able to glove that and step on for first out. And next up will be Balin Alville. And the catcher will stand in, reach successfully his last time up. And the pitch from Feimster. And misses. Gets him to swing over top, strike 1. Now 1-1 the count. West Virginia trade professionals have a new financial tool with the Jumpstart Savings Program. It offers tax advantages and other incentives. Build your future now. Go to wvjumpstart.com to learn more. And that pitch misses outside. And swings underneath the fastball. 2-2. And swings across. Not able to get that one, and it's 2 away. And that'll bring up Jaden Payne. That would lift it to short, and it's going to get down just in front of Hines into left field. Chryslip there to field it, and it'll be a 2-out single. Bring up top of the order, Caden Newberry. Swings on top of that one. Feemster able to glove it, turns, throws to first, is over his head, and that's going to bring Payne around. He's going to be safe at third. And runners on the corners now with 2 away for Sam Roberts. And Jaden Payne down here at third base. Coach looking at his ankle. I didn't catch what happened. He slid in over here. We'll take a break and we'll get you back with us here in just a minute. Back. Jane Payne had to be helped off the field gingerly, not really able to put any weight on his ankle as he went off. So definitely with the area they were looking at over here. So hopefully he's okay. We'll see if he can get back into this. There'll still be Sam Roberts up. First pitch to him. And called strike on the delivery. And that's going to be Aiden Tester who came in and is on third. Runners going. The swing catches up and fouled off toward the visiting dugout. So runners will have to return, and it'll be 0-2. All right, the 2-0 delivery swung through, and that's strike three. So a couple stranded. Things still tied at 2 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. back up, ready to go. It's Bryce Neal to lead off. Things 2-2. Swings over top of the first. That off speed has just been biting today. Gets another swing through with that. It's all been swing and miss, too. Trevor Turner Adair doing a good job with his command with that pitch. And lifts that one. And the squeeze going to be put on out there by Trevor Vance, and there's one away. Left fielder Cameron Crislip in. And gets out in front of that one, catches a piece of it, but foul. Aiden Tester has taken the place of Jaden Payne in center field. Payne injured in that slide into third in the last half of the inning. And lets the 0-2 pitch go. 1-2 now. And that one bounces in now, 2-2. And that one hit through the gap into left field and gets by the left fielder all the way to the fence, and I don't think that Crislip recognized it because he rounded first and put on the brakes. That ball had gotten all the way to the fence, was going to be extra bases. But as it'll stand, it'll be a one-out single, and it'll get the Mavericks back up to the top of their order with Hudson Bogus. Well, Crislip, we'll see if they try to make up for that here in a moment with a steal. Okay, I was looking in the outfield, being told actually rounded and fell as he tried to come around. So it wasn't that he didn't recognize it. He just hit the ground. And there's the steal coming. Throw not going to be in time as he's down and safe. So the tripping over the line or the base over there, whatever happened, isn't going to hurt him. He takes second on the first pitch, and now the Mavericks have a runner in scoring position with one away. Hudson Bogus is up, and it's 1-0 the count. And Bogus flares that one into center. Coming in to make the catch is Tester, and it's 2 away. That ball fell short into center field. Tester had to cover a fair amount of ground to get to it. And that one drops in front of Ridgeway, and Crislip will take third. So after slipping as he fell around first, he has been able to make his way all the way over to third, but 2 away. Possibly score on anything that gets by Allville. And Ridgeway pokes at that one again, just misses a shot down the third base line. Now, William Vance was covering pretty close as he was holding on Crislip here, so he may have had a play at that. But it went foul by maybe 1.5 feet at third base. 1-1 count coming up. And that one hits slowly to third. You're going to try to make the throw at first, and Ridgway beats it out, and that's going to bring Chrislip across. Ridgway legs out, an infield single, hits slowly down the third base line, and it's going to put the Mavericks ahead for the first time in the game, 3-2. And it'll bring up Peyton Gardenier. Ridgway is going to take second. The throw gets by. Now he's going to have to get down at third, and safe at third is the call. Ridgway goes from first to third on the throw over to second. And that pitch was high, so it's going to be ball one. And now Gardenier will have 1-0 with Cooper Ridgway 90 feet away on third, and he lets that one go by low. Gardenier 2 for 2 in this game. They're really having to work through these past couple of innings, now up to 76 pitches. And that one high. Shadows from the dugout in the press box almost reaching out to cover the pitcher's mound now. Within another half an hour, they'll probably be there. And that ball ripped into center, and Tester goes down to a knee and makes the play. That's going to be 3 outs, and he saved at least one run right there, because that ball, if it had gotten by, was going to roll for a while. But impressive play from Aiden Tester in center field, and he keeps things right where they are. Mavericks lead by 1 as we head to the 5th. Already into the top of the 5th. It's going to be Gabe Lester to stand in. Mavericks have a 1-run advantage, and that one wide and gets by. And the 1-0 gets the swing and miss, 1-1. And that ball hit back up the line. Hines ranges over, throws to first, and can't get the pick there. Keeps it in front of him, so the run will stay at first, but not able to get the out. Now to bring up Andrew Adair. Had those 2 RBIs earlier in the game.
What happened? Oh.
And called strike on the first pitch. Feemster himself up over 70 pitches now, so we work into the 5th inning. And can't find it with the off speed, comes in low. Rears back, and that one hit into center. Bogus over and gets it, and that'll keep the run at first. Good job ranging over. If that had found the gap, there's a chance that Lester could have scored. It was going to go for a while. Bring up William Vance now. And first offering to the third baseman. Back pick attempt at first, and Lester will be back in time. And called strike. Looks working to get you the best picture we can here. It's lighting right now is not advantageous, and that one called strike over the plate. Runners going, the throw's coming, it's going to be close. And the tag down had him, and the ball popped out, and Lester's going to be safe at second. Second time that's happened in this game, as a matter of fact. Ball popped out on the tag. Here's the pitch to Adair. That one fouled back. And that one inside. And now high. Be 3-1 count, 2 away. Runner stands on second base. Gabe Lester represents the tying run. Called strike. Now full count, 2 away. Left-hander Adair's ready. Feemster comes set. Here's the delivery to the plate. And just misses to the outside. That'll be a free pass to Adair. And it'll bring up Ethan Justice. be Doug Baldwin to come in and run for the pitcher at first. And gets the swing and miss from Justice on the first pitch. Feimster's delivery. Backs Justice up, and the ball gets by, but nobody's going to be able to advance. Throw down to first, and that was going to get into left field. Not sure where to go as he gets the ball back into the pitcher, and everybody's going to move up 90 feet. And that one comes in high. And the 2-1 delivery. Called ball inside. And that one high now. And that'll be ball 4. Justice will take base. He'll reach for the first time today. Now that'll bring up Balin Allville. Base is loaded, and Coach Gardner going to take a minute and have a visit to the mound. We'll take a break and be right back as soon as we mention that Chick-fil-A and its 18 West Virginia owner-operated restaurants salute the more than 86,000 boys and girls that participate in scholastic sports in our state. Chick-fil-A recognizes that participation in high school sports helps to develop leadership and teamwork skills that prepare each participant for life, the same values that Chick-fil-A in your community shares. Chick-fil-A, proud to support West Virginia high school sports. Also, Farmers and Mechanics Insurance knows about West Virginia's history and is excited about its future. For more than a century, Farmers and Mechanics have provided reliable insurance protection to the people and communities across the state. Farmers and Mechanics Insurance companies are proud to partner with high school sports and its commitment to teach and promote sportsmanship and citizenship. And it looks like the conference is breaking up, so we'll get back to action here. As soon as I mentioned that it's good to have options when choosing health coverage for yourself and your family or for your employees, and you've got options with the health plan. Known for exceptional service and support with a nationwide network of physician flexible coverage options you can count on and competitive rates you'll appreciate. The Health Plan, proud partner of the WVSSAC. Learn more at healthplan.org. And Balin Allville will stand in. Bases loaded. Mavericks have a 1-run lead, and that one bounces in front of the plate for ball 1. And fouled back, evens the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Allville. Swings through, and now he has 2 strikes. And the 1-2 delivery, called strike 3, and the Mavericks strand 3 runners on the bases loaded, and they keep the 1-run lead here as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Getting ready to start the bottom of the fifth. Riverview able to load the bases in the top of the inning, but nobody could come across. Mavericks get out of the jam. If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. Parmar stores have 200 locations throughout the region to serve you. Parmar Stores is the official store of high school sports in West Virginia. Ready to go. It'll be shortstop Hines to lead off. Here's the pitch, and Hines out in front of the breaking ball. That off-speed stuff from Turner Adair has just been online all night. And that ball ripped now in the left field, gets over third baseman's head, eats up left fielder Caden Newberry, but he's able to field it and hold Hines to a single. It'll be a leadoff single for Hines. It'll bring up Caden Lowe. Closing in on 80 pitches now is Turner Adair. Hasn't had overpowering things today, but has had a lot of swing and miss in those breaking balls, which being able to throw the breaking ball all night may help him with some, avoid some of the fatigue that a pitcher throwing more fastballs would. He might be able to pitch a little bit deeper into this. Still has 30 pitches available to him here for the night. And Lowe gets over that one, and that one's going to get into left field through the infield. And Hines looks, he's going to scamper back into second. It'll be another single to left fielder Newberry. Now Justin Feemster will come in, none away, 2-1. Big opening in the right side of the infield with Riverview having to hold both runners on. Goes down to swing at that one, just fouls it off. Feemster catches up with that one. Throw over to first. It's going to be close and goes wide and out of play. It's going to be one base for everybody. So Caden Hines will come across to put up the fourth run. Caden Lowe will be forced to stay at third. He would likely have been able to score had that stayed in, but goes out of play, and they'll award Feemster second base. You generally get the one base from where you are, and they're going to rule that Caden Lowe wasn't quite to third yet when that ball went by. Noah Jewell will come in to a run for Feemster as a courtesy runner for the pitcher. And Bailey Ridgway will stand in now. None away. Mavericks have one across in the inning. They lead by 2, and there are 2 in scoring position. Not holding the runner on at second. Roberts is going to scoot over, shows bunt, but not able to put it down, and it's strike one. Marshall Health and Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is proud to provide athletic training services for the student athletes at many local high schools. For more information, log on to marshallsportsmedicine.org. And delivery home, the bunt down and foul. That'll be strike 2. Likely takes the bunt out of play now. West Virginia Secondary Schools Athletic Commission extends a special thank you to Field Turf, Suicide Prevention West Virginia, and the Charleston Convention and Visitors Bureau. And that ball wide, and here comes Lowe. He's going to slide at the plate, and there'll be no play. And now the Mavericks have a 3-run lead as Jules able to make his way over to third. West Virginia Secondary School Athletics Activities Commission is proud to use products from Wilson Sporting Goods. For athletes to perform their best, they require the best, and that's what Wilson has delivered for over 100 years. Wilson is the official ball of the WVSSAC. Learn more at wilson.com. 1-2 the count. Adair ready. Left-hander delivers, and that one cuts inside. Now 2-2. Takes ball 3. That one outside. Toyota and your local West Virginia Toyota dealers are proud to be the official partner of the WVSSAC, supporting high school sports all across West Virginia. Visit buyatoyota.com. Let's go places. And here's the full count delivery from Adair. And gets on top of that, high bounce to third, play over to first, and they're going to get the out there. That's the first out of the inning. It does drive Noah Jewell over. And now the Mavericks have a 4-run lead, 6-2 with 1 away. It's going to bring up Bryce Neal. And that one bounces in now. 2-0. Three and 0 count. And the 3-0 delivery misses. Neal will take first. Some action in the bullpen out there. Keep an eye on that. It may be maybe Ethan Justice warming up. We'll see. And they're able to get Chrislip swinging on the first pitch. Misses the bunt. Neal able to get down to second on a straight steal, and he's in safe. It'll be 0-2 count now. And that one gets away from him as he tries to drop a breaking ball in. Just leaves it high. Now it'll be 1-2 to Cameron Chrislip. Still just 1 away. Mavericks have 3 across in the inning. And that one drops in for strike 3. Chrislip retired, and it'll bring up Hudson Bogus. And Bogus rips that into center field. And Tester can't quite get to that one on the slide. It's going to bring Neal around to score. And Hudson Bogus flying around the bases, trying for three. Everything flying off of him, and he slides in safe. Lost a glove back there about midway. Lost a helmet as he slid in. He's going to call timeout so he can go back and collect all the things that blew off of him as he ran through the bases. But he will be safe on third with 2 away. Drives in a run. It's 7-2 now. Mavericks ahead by 5. Helmet may actually have broke as it flew off. Going to get him a different helmet, not sure.
Let's go, Cooper Ridgeway. Let's go, number 11. Good job, Cooper Ridgeway. Okay. Good eye, kid, good eye.
Ridgeway takes ball 1. Timeout at the plate.
Hey, Jordan. Fix my helmet. Yeah, but he's not doing it loud.
Dare steps off. And they're going to say it was a balk. It's going to bring Bogus in to score. All right, so that brings in the 8th run of the game. I think our scoreboard is behind. Sometimes it loses connection with the control, and that's why it doesn't get updated on the screen. And, yeah, refresh fixes that. Looks like it's good now. Scoreboard in the field is correct. Eight to 2, the score now. Ridgeway will stand in, 2 away, nobody on. And hits a line drive right over second base. It goes to Tester in center, and it'll be another single for Ridgeway. The Mavericks have broke it open in this inning, and now it'll be Peyton Gardenier to step in. Missing or damaged teeth holding you back from life's greatest adventures? Mountain State Oral and Facial Surgery, home of the same-day smile, gives you the confidence to take a bite out of life. And takes outside, and the steal from Ridgeway is safe. The 1-0, Mavericks have a runner on second. There's 2 away. Ridgeway going to try to steal off the pitcher, and he gets to third. Now the ball's by third. Ridgeway's up and running, and he's going to stroll into home with no problem. That was a steal straight off the pitcher. He never threw it. He just took off. Pitcher looked back to home, and as soon as he made his look to home, Ridgeway was on the move. Almost got him at third, but the ball went by, and sneaky Ridgeway sneaks his way back in home. I remember a play similar to that last year where he came around third and scored. It may have been that game against Charleston Catholic, if I remember correctly. And that one popped way up. Tester's coming in. He's under it and puts it away. And that's going to do it for The fifth inning will head into the top of the sixth. Mavericks break it open, though, and now they lead by 7. All right, Feemster stays on the mound. First pitch, a ball. Now ball 2 to center fielder Aiden Tester. Tester's made some extremely impressive plays in the field in this game. And gets him to swing through that one. Now 2-2. Wind up in the delivery and swings past strike 3, so it's 1 away here at the top of the 6th. AARP West Virginia is proud to be a strong supporter of West Virginia high school student athletes and their scholastic pursuits. With nearly 250,000 members statewide, AARP is your ally for real possibilities in the Mountain State. Connect on social media at AARP West Virginia. Learn more online at aarp.org/WV. And reaches early on that pitch. Newberry can't hold back. The 0-1 gets him to swing on that one, too, and has him all tied up. And strike 3 retires the second out. It'll bring up Sam Roberts. Actually, it's not going to bring up Sam Roberts. It's going to bring up David Baldwin. He's going to step in and hit for Roberts. Hope Gas congratulates our local teams in the sectional tournaments. Hope Gas is all about supporting the exciting things happening right here in West Virginia. Learn more about Hope's community efforts by following Hope Gas on Instagram. Good luck from everyone at Hope Gas. 2 away in the top of the 6th. Mavericks have a 7-run lead, so they trailed for much of this game. Riverview scored, got their first 2 batters across. Both were hit by a pitch and came around to score. And that one falls in for a strike to Baldwin. Called strike 2 now. Baldwin finds himself down 2-0 with 2 away. And can't quite find the corner. That's outside. And that one got him on the swing and miss. And that's going to do it here for the top of the 6th inning. Mavericks lead by 7. West Virginia Secondary School Activities Commission serves its 286 member schools and their students by providing leadership and support for the conduct of education-based athletics, which enrich the educational experience of all participants. Play, perform, compete together. All right, getting ready to come back. Caden Hines will lead off again in this inning. It'll be Ethan Justice on the mound. Steps and delivers, and that's high. West Virginia Secondary Schools Activities Commission promotes athletics that provide lifelong and life-quality learning experiences to high school students while enhancing their achievement of educational goals. Play, perform, compete together. Second pitch comes in shin high, and it'll be ball 2. And the 2-0 delivery ripped into left field, and Hines is going to have a leadoff single. Today's athletic event is not about winning at all costs, disrespecting others, or criticizing the athletes, coaches, or officials. It's about learning and growing, developing character, and competing with class. Please keep it positive and bench bad behavior. Be Caden Lowe to stand in now, has a runner on first, none away. And Hines is going to take off. That ball gets by, and he's going to stroll into second with no throw. And Lowe able to rip that one, but foul. defensive chart here has actually changed now. It shows Caden Newberry in center field. It may have been Caden Newberry in the last inning who made that play. Him and Tester have switched places here on the defensive chart. And swings through that one. Throw down to third. He's going to be safe as he slides in. Lance had to come off, dive, and bring that ball in. Didn't have control of it as Hines slid into third. So now it's going to be 2-2 count to Lowe. Caden Hines stands on third base. And that one gets away outside, but Hines isn't going to try it. And that ball hit down the line into right field, but it won't stay fair. It lands harmlessly over near the fence. Full count here at a Low, none away. Runner on third. And that one bounces in, and Lowe will take first. Runners on the corners now. It's going to bring up Justin Feemster. Throw over to first. Lowe back in time. And Lowe's going to take it on the turn, and that ball popped way up in the air. Lowe's going to have to go back, and Newberry's over to make the catch. Hines tags up. He's going to score easily. It forces Lowe back to first. Lowe had taken off before a move was made. He was almost second base by the time the pitch was delivered. But that ball ripped up into the air. Newberry ranges over, pulls it down. Hines has to retreat, Lowe has to retreat. Hines tags up and scores, and now it's 10-2, one away. And Lowe gets back in time on the throw over from Justice. Foul. And Caden Hines on the move again is almost all the way around second base by the time that ball went foul. So he's going to have to jog back to first again and then get some cardio in here in this one. Bailey Ridgeway will stand in 0-1. And that one outside. Lowe's going to take second. No throw. 1-1 here, one away. comes in high. 2-1. Called strike, now 2-2. Throw down to third. Lowe's in time. That ball gets by. He's going to try for home. And he's going to make it in safe. Throw's going to come in, but not going to be there in time. And that's going to bring Lowe in. It's 11-2. I believe a 10-run rule would be in effect if the Mavericks can score one more time in this inning. That one fouled off, and he stays alive, 2-2. And foul tipped into the glove, strike 3, and Bryce Neal will come in with 2 away. Pitch comes in for a ball. That one out of play. Two and two count, 2 away. Justice is ready. Here's the delivery home. Gets on top of that high bouncer, is going to get into left field, and Neal's going to reach safely. And it'll bring up Cameron Crislip with a chance to drive a run in. We'll see if they have Neal on the move early. We got a warning on throwing the bat, maybe? Ball hit hard, and it's going to get by. And Neal's going to try for 3. The throw's coming in. Crislip caught up between first and second, is going to scoot his way back into first. And there'll be runners on the corners for Hudson Bogus. Bogus can find grass somewhere. This game will end. And that one hit on the ground and bobbled at second base. Hudson Boggs with his speed is going to reach. That's going to bring the 12th run across, 12-2. And that's going to do it here, folks. Mavericks are going to win this in 6 with a 10-run rule. Hudson Boggs drives in the winning run. And the Mavericks have come out on top of this round 2 sectional tournament game with Riverview. The Raiders will move into the losing bracket. They'll have to play this week against to be determined. The Mavericks also will have a game, should be tomorrow, against the winner of the other game going on in the region. We'll find out who all that is later tonight. And we're going to take a break for a second, see if we can get a couple people to talk to us. All right, here Mavericks have a 12-2 victory over Riverview. They'll advance in the winners column. And we got three guys here. Got pitcher Justin Feemster. We have Caden Lowe and Cooper Ridgway. Cooper, you went 4 for 4 today. Caden, you were 2 for 3. Had a walk. You both drove in a run. Seemed like start the game, the bats were a little bit quiet. Pitcher on the mound had some pretty good stuff on his off speed. So what did y'all do to adjust?
It's been a while since we played a team. Got a couple days off, which doesn't happen very much this season, and it showed. But we got back in our groove, and we did what we needed to do to win.
Really, I think it was just like mentality here. Everyone was getting stressed out after the first inning, strikeouts, not getting on base, and once we kind of calmed down, it just kind of came together a little bit.
Seeing slow pitchers like that is always rough for us. We always struggle with slower pitchers like that, but we ended up pulling it together there near the end. And I take full responsibility for those 2 runs. They were walks, but other than that, I don't think we played that bad.
Let's talk about those 2 runs. You hit the first 2 guys up, then they got a single into center, loaded up, drove 2 in. So you didn't have any outs at that point, and you were down 2. They had some guys on. What did you do? Because you came back, you ended up striking out 12 through this game. You went the whole distance. So what was the adjustment you made at that point, and what did the team say to you?
I stopped trying to throw my curveball as much. I've been struggling to control it all season, and I just got there. I was just, all right, I'm just going to throw it as hard as I can, pray it's a strike. So it ended up working for me.
It worked out pretty good with 12 strikeouts. So you guys will be back in action tomorrow, should be, right? Yep. We'll know the winner of that game a little bit later. Summers County and Summers County and Greater Beckley playing each other. So we'll find out who's going to win that. And they'll be here tomorrow. So you guys got to get right back at it. Anything you want to say before we break out of here?
I'm good.
I'm good. No, thank you.
All right. In a few words. But that's going to do it here tonight. We'll be back tomorrow.
Thank you.